Okay, question number 2. We're still in part A. The question is about limit as well. So the function fx is defined by this piecewise function. So what you need to do is we draw the number line based on the piecewise function given. We put the value of x given on the piecewise function, x equal to 3 and 8. So 3 here and 8 here. So based on the first function, x less or equal to 3, meaning that to the left, so the function is 13 over 18 x squared plus 2. For the value of x which is greater than 3 and less than 8, function is 5 over 2 x plus 1. And lastly, for x less or equal to 8, the function is 21. Okay, from piecewise function we represent into number line. And for the first question, the question asks to find limit of fx as x approaching 3 from right. Okay, limit of fx as x approach 3 from right. So based on the number line, 3 from right is here. 3 from right. Okay, so this is the function 3 from right. So we write down the function limit x approach 3 from right. Function is 5 over 2 x plus 1. And next step is we substitute 3 into x. Since we already substitute x with 3, so you don't have to write down the limit. And then you simplify. 5 over 2 times 3 is 15 over 2 plus 1 is equal to 17 over 2. So limit of fx as x approach 3 from right is 17 over 2. Okay, for 2b, the question asks to find the limit of fx as x approach 3 from left. So 3 from left is this function. 3 from left. So the function is 13 over 18 x squared plus 2. For limit of 13 over 18 x squared plus 2 as x approach 3 from left. As before, we substitute x with 3 inside the function. Since we already substitute x with 3, so you don't have to write down the limit again. Okay, substitute x with 3 inside the function. 13 over 18 times 3 squared plus 2, you get 17 over 2 as well. Okay, that's mean limit of fx as x approach 3 from left is equal to 17 over 2. Okay, for 2c, the question asks to state the condition of existence of a limit of a function at a point x equal to a, and hence determine whether limit of fx as x approach 8 exists or not. Okay, in order for limit of fx as x approach a exists, you need to make sure limit of fx as x approaching a from left must be equal to limit of fx as x approaching a from right. So when the limit of fx as x approaching a from left is equal to limit of fx as x approaching a from right equal, therefore limit of fx as x approach a exists. So this is the condition. Okay, next is hence determine whether limit of fx as x approach a exists or not. So we need to make sure limit of x approach a from right must be equal to x approach a from right. So we check limit of fx as x approach a from left first. So from left, what is the function? Refer back to the number line for 8 from left. So this is the function 5/2x plus 1. Limit of 5/2x plus 1 as x approach 8. Okay, like before, we substitute x with 8. So 5/2 times 8 plus 1 is 21. Alright, and then check limit x approach 8 from right. From right, what is the function? From right is here, 21. So 21, limit of 21 as x approach 8 from right. So limit of a constant is always equal to the constant, which is 21 as well. Therefore, we can notice that limit x approach 8 from left is equal to 21, and limit x approach 8 from right is also equal to 21. Therefore, we can conclude that limit of fx as x approach 8 exists and equal to 21 as well. So that is question number 2.